Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of your Nashville Predators franchise mode. In the last one, we began the season, and we handled the we'll go with strange crisis that was our defensive core. If here we just take a look at it, if it'll load, thank you. Um, you know, uh, that's offense. There we go. So Fabro and Casey running as the second pair. That's what we currently have. But Seamus Casey, what a deal that was. What a deal. I'm so happy with that. That's absolutely perfect for this team. And I think Dante Fabro is going to get a 2-year extension because of that. So he's going to be able to match up with Seamus Casey for the next little bit here. As our big guys are 4 years away, if I'm not mistaken. Because I'm jumping ahead of myself. I wanted to talk about contracts in this episode a bit. But first, before that, I do want to say, guys, please, I don't know if you all have watched it. If you get the chance, please do go back and take a look at the team selection video that I put out. I'm looking to run another franchise mode alongside this. It's going to be a fantasy draft. And it's going to be with real NHL players, but with an entirely fake teams. Entirely fake teams. And I went through all the team uniforms and team names and logos in that video, so I would really appreciate it if you guys would do me a big favor and go check that out. Leave a comment of what team you want to see me do. That way, we can get you guys what you want to see, rather than me just picking one. Because frankly, I love pretty much them all. The only ones that I really don't want to do are teams that I didn't come up with. To be frank with you, just because I don't want to take like X-Tex Thunder if I did the Saskatchewan Stags, or I think it's once again X-Tech actually with the Montana Moonmen. There's just a few teams that I didn't come up with flat out, so I don't really want to steal anybody's thunder and use their team, But with that in mind, right? I just realized Lambert and Clark are on long deals, which is perfect. Who gets to here? That's the real question. So that's where we set that next window. That is the right. So that's that other big window that we have of Cooley, Savoie, and Casey. I think normally I would say, yeah, let's get some of our guys locked up for a longer period of time than that. But because of his age, I think Fabro on a 2-year deal, on a 2-year extension, is kind of ideal here. 27 million. That's not a great number in my opinion, but hey, let's see what we can get it at. 7.55 times 0.85. We're looking at 6.5 for 2 years, which still keeps us above the 20 million mark, which is really important to me. We're going to leave him at 6.5, but that's really important to me because, I want to at least keep 2 of Wall, Forsberg, and Tomasino. Forsberg is honestly looking like the guy who's going to be on his way out. If I had to just straight up put it down now, it's probably Forsberg. I'm probably going to take Tomasino into restricted free agency and get him a nice long deal worked out there. The same thing will probably happen with Wall. But yeah, it looks like Forsberg might be on his way out. So with that in mind, we have to find a place to be able to replace him. Savoie is definitely a trade piece for this offseason, or not Savoie. Voulette is definitely a trade piece for this offseason because we can't afford to pay him. We can't. Roman Josi, if he still wants, he wants 6 mil. That's not happening. Just gonna straight up tell you that. That's not gonna happen, Roman Josi. If you want to come back for maybe 2, we could talk about it. And then aside from that, Joakim Ryder is someone who I'd like to see progress, as I think he works decently well, and I think he gets a +5 for that second line. So that might be what we do in terms of that. But I just want to get that quick contract out of the way. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at the points. I know we did this at the end of the last video. I'm just trying to refresh everything in my brain here for a minute, guys. Let's see. So, okay. The guys are producing. That's what I'm getting out of this. We're getting a lot of goals. 16, 15, and 20. 10 out of Seamus Casey. 12 out of Logan Cooley. Wow, okay. Some pretty good point production, cannot lie. How are the goalies looking? Oh, yeah, right. His save percentage is okay. The goals against average is kind of awful. And then Connor Ingram has just great stats in general. Yeah, so let's go ahead. Let's get out of here. And let's get into the simulation. If there is, like I said, if there is anything we're going to look for, it might be a draft pick, honestly. We might look to move, let's take a look at the lines real quick, because the forward core is where we have depth. And, the idea of potentially moving Voulette here, Oscar Voulette, for a first rounder and, maybe somebody who can play the fourth line. I'm not against that, but this is the current idea, just in case it needs to happen. Lucic could go up here. That's only a +2. Was this? That's the +5, so it's to keep Forsberg. Wow, okay. I will have to remember that. So Forsberg's ability, which is, we'll have to see. Whatever it is, it's the important one. Magnetic. Okay, so magnetic is the important one. I wish you could search by X Factor abilities. Is that a thing, or am I losing my mind and that's a thing? Like, hang on, now I have to check. Potential range. That's not really it, though, yeah. Can I go forward? Does this change it? Oh, you can! Oh, heck yes! Wow, okay, I didn't know that was a thing. We're looking for magnetic. Who's got magnetic? I am so happy now. Like, I cannot understate how valuable that was. I really wish he would have fit. 4 years, 25 years old. 4 years left on his deal at less than $6 million. What an absolute stud he would be. Ooh, Isaiah also has it, and he fits forward line 3. Dang, that hurts. Let's sort by contract, because that's... Jesus Christ, Mark Stone. Like, I don't understand. We're looking down, we want to look at the bottom of the list, to be frank with you. Cam Atkinson, not somebody I'd consider. Eklund is like really the only one, so I'll have to take a look at him. I might do some testing off screen to see if he does fit. But he is a dude because he also lines up with the window. Oh, that might have to be it. It might have to be William Eklund. I'm gonna be honest. It might have to be. We'll get into the off season to check for sure, but like, whoo, baby, oh baby, that's a beautiful, beautiful contract, and could work out tremendously. Decline. Okay, and the other thing is we could hold on to Voulette and move Voulette and Forsberg for him. If I was to re-sign Forsberg on a one-year deal, because the other two are going to be restricted free agents. Yeah, oh, dude, this offseason is all coming into plan. But you know what? We have a season to dominate before we get there. We got to get to the trade deadline still. Fabro renews 6.5, 2 years, matches him up with the rest of the window. Love it. And we started off with some dubs. Love to see it. Love to see it. If I remember correctly, we ended on quite the hot streak. So it's nice to see it. That's okay. All right, LA. Big divisional game, we'd lose. Because, why wouldn't we? Okay, now we take an East Coast road trip. Take an L and an L. That's a 4-game losing streak. Thankfully, we snap it against the Ducks. Just squeak by the Flyers there. Come on. We need to beat them. Dallas is a divisional rival, and we lose. Dude, we cannot keep losing to these rivals like this. We can't. Okay, a couple W's makes it look better. Another W. Hey, William, look at the team you could be on next year. And you beat us, so probably not a great introduction, if I had to guess. We are finally able to beat a Central Divisional opponent. Central Division opponent. Jeez. The non-existent All-Star break. And another Central Division opponent. Arizona. There we go. Any games against the Jets here? No. Another one there against the Blues, Just racking them up now. It's beautiful. Come on. I want to hit 40 before that trade deadline. Come on. Oh, we get the L there. Come on, bounce back. Bounce back right here. There we go. East Coast road trip now with a dub. Come on, can we hit that 40? We do. Beautiful. Okay. Come on, let's keep it going, though. Oh, 1-0. Dang, shut out. Ooh, beat them in a shootout. Okay, big game there. Able to beat Calgary. All right, 42 wins, 85 points. It ties us for the divisional lead, but it also is like, you know, the best in the league. Just flat out, we're like that, you know. Built different. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get off my cringy talk now. Ooh, points are down, which I don't love to see. I do want to check the draft class while we're here, just to see if there's a reason for me to trade up. Oh, I wanted to take a look at these defensemen for sure. Pinch cycle. I want to say it's pinch balanced, but I don't know that. Hold line cycle. That's the bottom pairing. I'm fairly certain of that one. Pinch or hold line balanced. I think it is. Ooh. Ooh. I need him to be scouted, please. I really hope he's elite and not what they say he is. I hope he's not top, medium top 4. I need him to be better than that. Ooh, Martins? Okay, Martins. Okay. Jeez. Let's see. Just sort by potential. Is there anybody who looks that incredible? We'll take a look at Erickson for sure. Nobody looking that great. Ooh, Robinson. Steven Robinson. 4 years away. Lordy. Mapletoft. Love that. Can we literally find anything aside from low elite? Thank you. Morrissey, we'll mark you down. Ooh, gem there. Love it. Top 6s now. I mean, 85, or 88, sorry, that's a 3rd round pick. That's solid. Yeah, okay, that's about all we got. So there might be one defenseman there. We'll have to take a look at the line chemistries, but I think Eklund might be the solution to all of our problems. Which is also ironic because I know the Nashville Predators IRL are looking to potentially trade Forsberg. But let's see, how's the team doing? How are we doing, guys? How's everybody feeling? Brad Lambert with the absolute beauty flow. The beautiful flow. Jesus Christ, English is difficult. Anyways, Tomasino here with 61 solid. Clark down a little bit. He only had 9 goals. Oh, that's not lovely. I'm gonna be honest. Ooh, Lucic has passed him for goals. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Seamus Casey, solid. Definitely solid, dude. That's the other thing. He could be a Norris contender. Honestly. Savoie looks solid. 50 points, 20 goals. Logan Cooley scoring plenty of goals for that 3rd line. Like, the team looks good. It looks very good. It's looking goal, and yeah, that's about what I expected. Not playing too hot, but you know what? Askarov has come through for us before. I think he's earned a little bit of respect in that category. If there's an easy goalie to acquire that could potentially help us, we'll take a look. If not, then we won't. It's that simple. I want to keep my current trade block. Enter the trade deadline. So let's take a look. What's available around the league, huh? Curtis Lupul, that hurts. Elite offensive defense. My heart. Oh, that hurts. Curtis Lupul was one of our draft picks too. Joaquin Kamel, Klim Kostin. I mean, if he hits free agency, nah, we won't have any cap. What are we kidding ourselves? Available. Is there a way? No. Wish that I could search by position or sort by position. Pardon me. Why would Seamus Casey be on the block? Well, absolutely, that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. Negative sense, if anything, to be honest with you. Vanacek. I think we have the cap space. Let's see, what do they want for him? That's the real thing. Yeah, we definitely have the cap space. Let's see. I want to see the trade value of our players as well. Wall with an absolute metric ton. I don't want Carter Verhaeghe, let alone on a 2-year, $9 million deal. Jeez. Goalies matching block. There you go. What do we have that you want? That's the question. Honestly, Silverthorne's probably the one. He's a 59 overall. Broodwell is the same age and better. You know, like, I just don't see a world where he really works out. I do want to check. So he's low franchise again. Clark is, which is great to see. Dude, please stop. Please just stop. All right, we got to get this deal done. I want draft picks and your goalie. Vanacek, sorry. They don't want to trade any picks, really. Maybe I get a second and a fourth for it. And then we throw in... I don't want to give up Bondra. We'll give up Silverthorne. Okay, we'll take that. A second and Vanacek. Honestly, pretty solid value in my opinion. They want a first-line forward for Curtis Lupel. You are out of your mind. I hope you know that. I love Curtis Lupel. Kind of exited on a sour note, but you know what? We're going to exit the trade deadline. He exited on a sour note, but man, dude, if we could bring him back, he might be the guy, you know? Play him alongside Wes Wall on that top line. Ooh, could be scary. Probably not, for being real. My luck, they won't have the right chemistries. Let's see if anybody's changed their mind about contracts. Tomasino doesn't want it. Wall doesn't want it. Forsberg does, but he also wants like a big pay increase, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we're not doing that. Texier does. What do you want? Do you want minor league money? You do not. Okay, cool. Voulette does not. Roman Yossi does not. Does he come down at all? Okay, he's starting to get to the realistic terms, which is good. Trennan we can go ahead and do. He's been a loyal servant to the AHL team. Leach doesn't. Novak, again, loyal servant to the AHL. Olivier, again, loyal servant. Just gonna echo that for every player that, you know, I really want here. Oliver, what do you want? Yeah, I'll give you 2 years at a mill. Stapleton. 2 years at a mill, but you're still a UFA, or still a... Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You want to re-sign now? I'm not paying you. Less than $1 million, I will pay you. Ingram, I will pay you less than $1 million. Just know that going into this. Let's see how many deal accepted we get. Wow, Ingram renewed. Okay. We're also able to beat the Jets. Trennan, Novak, Allard, Olivier, McCarron, Stapleton, Oliver. Oliver might be on his way out too because he's 22. He's getting to the point where I don't know that it's worth it, you know? We want to go to player and pick trading. I'm looking for the Ottawa Senators logo here. I want to see if... Oh, no, okay. Sorry, I was trying to see if Curtis Lupel went anywhere. It doesn't look like it, yeah. Yeah, he didn't go anywhere. Sweet. So he's probably going to find his way into the AHL, or into the free agency, which I appreciate because, you know, I enjoy having options, and he will be one of my top options, that's for sure. You know what? We just got to finish out the year now, so Let's do it. All right, let's darn do the diddly done thing. And that's how we want to start it off. We should be a 50 win team easily. Maybe we could hit 60. It's possible. It's unlikely, but it's possible. Come on. Ottawa. Take the L. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. Now, it's not possible to be a 60 win team. Thank you for proving my point, boys. You didn't have to take it so literal, but hey, I appreciate the enthusiasm. Arizona here. W. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Oh, come on. 50 wins, though, so we beat Detroit. Philadelphia fired their head coach. A little late for that, don't you think? The playoff push might be over by now. But hey, whatever. W. Come on, get that W. Let's go. Can we get over 55? Can we get 55? Put it that way. That's the goal. W. Okay, we need 2 more out of these last 4. 2 of 4. W. 1 more. Come on, Arizona. Come on. We get it. Can we win out? Can we just straight up win out? Can we? Vancouver? We do. Let's go. And dang, dude, the Oilers just barely beat us. But I will say that was clutch that we did that because we ended up tied with the Jets for the top team in our division. We were 1 win behind the Oilers, which really sucks. I'm going to sim one more day. Looks like we're playing Seattle in the first round. That'll be fun. But let's take a look at the season stats real quick. Let's take a look at these player stats. 87 points for Brad Lambert. I'd like to see 90. 87 solid. We'll take it. Javon Clark picks it. Yeah. It's not as much as he picked it up as it is that Lucic cooled down. But 81 points, 41 goals, 81 points for Tomasino, 73 for Forsberg, 72 for Lucic, 65 for Savoie, Casey with 56. That's a solid year for a defenseman. 55, that's a solid year for Wes Wall. 51 for Sanderson, 48 for Cooley. Yeah, some solid point totals all the way around, and I'm going to guess goaltending is... Actually, goaltending looked a little bit better. I can't lie, goaltending looked better. Doesn't look like Connor Ingram played a single another game. Askarov actually had 82 games played. What? Did I turn off auto rotate goaltending and just like forget about it, or I don't know. I don't know. It's not worth diving into. It's really not. I do want to. I completely forgot though. I wanted to check the league totals. Who did what around the NHL? Entire league. Let's see. Yeah, that's a pretty solid year there, Connor. That's pretty solid. Chaz Lucius becoming just an absolute freaking stud. 400. This man almost took 500 shots in a season. He almost scored a goal per game. Lord help us all. Leon Draisaitl, 120 again, solid production, cannot complain. I love how even like the absolute cheese that is a created player with an insane shot tendency. Okay, I love how that can't even beat Connor McDavid point total. That can't even beat him. Jeez. McKinnon is just that far, or McDavid is just that far off the spectrum, Tolvanen had a 100-point season for the Lightning. Not happy about that, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Yeah, some great seasons around the NHL. Really curious, are we going to win the Vezina? Because we deserve it. 902, I mean, Hellebuck's percentage is probably better, but like at the same time, the difference in games played, I feel like should play a bigger factor than what I know it will. But yeah, based off these stats, it looks like it should probably be either Askarov or Hellebuck. I would argue that Askarov deserves it, but Hellebuck will probably get it. But yeah, so that's what we're looking at, boys. If you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.